Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create beautiful wedding invitations. Today I'm using Photoshop. You don't have to use Photoshop. Um, I'm just using it because I have it and it's easy for me to use, but you can use any editing program of your choice. You can use PicMonkey, which is a free software you can get on the internet. No downloads. You can use Microsoft Word. You can use any program that will allow you to add text to an image, really. So I just want to go ahead and show you in Photoshop how easy it is for those of you who do use it, but the same concept would apply with any editing program that you use. So as you can see, I've already opened up the invitation and it's sized. When you open up the template, um, the artwork like this will already be in place. All you have to do is add your event details with the text button, save it, and then you can print as many copies as you need. It's super easy and it's a great way to save money on your wedding stationery, which we all know can really add up quickly. So let's go ahead and get started. What you're going to want to do is when you open it and go to add your details, you're going to click on this T icon here on the left, and that's for text. And then up here is where you can choose what font and what size font you want to use for the text. So I'm going to leave it as is because I like this font, Felix Tiling, but you'll see if you click on the arrow there, it will bring up all the fonts that you have loaded on your computer and you can choose the one that you want to use. So I like this one because it's just a basic classic font. And right up here at the top, I'm going to write together with their families. And I'm just going to bring it right about there. And a quick way to just keep this flow going with the text is to come over here to the layers palette. And you'll see right here the wording that we just typed in. You're going to select it and hit Control J, and that will duplicate this text. And all you're going to do is now you're going to drag, you'll see you have a duplicate of it, drag it down here, and you can just start typing again. That just saves you a little bit of time. So you're going to click here, and now I'm just going to erase this existing text, and I'm going to type in something else. So together with their families, and then the next thing I'm going to write is the bride and groom's name. So we'll say Michelle and Patrick joyfully invite you to celebrate their and then wedding. So now I'm going to just move this over just a bit right about there. And do the same thing here. I'm going to hit Control J and duplicate it. Whoops. There we go. And then I'm going to use this Move Tool button here to drag it down. And those little pink lines that show up are just guidelines to keep everything lined up. And I'm going to highlight this text, and now I'm going to enter some more details. Let's enter the date, Saturday, June 12, 2019 at 2 o'clock afternoon. I'm going to adjust that because you'll see that the text is going into the artwork, so I'll show you how to fix that in just a minute. Just putting the venue address. Okay, now, because you see here the text is bleeding into the artwork, I'm going to need to make some adjustments. So I'm just going to highlight it here, and I'm going to bring it down to a 10. Right now it's at an 11, so I'll bring it down to a 10. And I'm going to do the same thing with the other text that I have here, just so everything matches. And then I'm going to move it around a little bit so that it looks better. So first I'm going to make all the text a size 10. And you can play around with sizes however you want. Different fonts show up differently in different sizes. So you just gotta kind of play around with it depending on which font you choose. So this one is the last one, and we'll put it at a 10 point. Okay. Now I'm going to click on this move button up here in the corner and move that about there. Move that about there. And because it's still not quite small enough, I'm going to bring it down to a 9. That's much better. There we go. Okay. So we'll say that 9 is going to be the correct size here for this particular font. Just going to adjust it a little so that it just looks better here. There we go. Just like that. Perfect. And I'm just going to write at the bottom, I'm just going to make one more note that says, exception to follow. And there you go. Now you can play around with it however you want to. I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to add wording to these invitations. You can use whatever wording you want. You can just Google wedding wording, or if you have your own, that's fine. I just use this for the purpose of this tutorial. And then when you're done with, and you like the way everything looks, you're just going to save your file. So go up to File, Save As, and you're just going to save it to your computer as whatever type of file. I like to save it as a JPEG or a PDF, but it's up to you. I'm going to leave the links to these templates down below in the description box of this video so you can also access them. It will come with the invitation that we just did. It will also come with the RSVP that looks like this. And all you have to do with the RSVP is add the response date. Everything else is already there for you. So the wording is there, the artwork is there, and you just add text like we did in the first invitation, and you're going to enter in your RSVP deadline for your guests. I'm going to make it bigger so it stands out more. So I'm going to say 24. And then I'm just going to move it to about there. And that's it. And then you would do the same thing, File, Save As, and you would save this to your computer. This is already sized for you at 3.5 by 5 and ready to just add your date and print as many as you need. It also comes with the details card, which just has the artwork in the header that says details, and then you would add your text just like we have done with the other two files. So you click the text icon, the cursor pops up. I'm going to want it to not be at 24, so I'm going to adjust the size now to about an 11. And I'll just come up with some words for details card. We'll just say, for more information regarding directions, accommodations, registry, and more, please visit our wedding website. Now this is just, again, tutorial wording. You can put whatever you want on this details card. You can put hotel information, you can put directions, registry information, however you want to word it. I'm just kind of showing you guys how simple it is to get this done in just a few minutes. And now you have a detail card ready to go. So we just completed the invitation, the RSVP card, and the details card in just a few minutes. Now you have your full wedding invitation suite ready to print. All you have to do is save each file to your computer and they're ready to go. You can print them from home. You can print them with an online vendor like Vistaprint, or you can use like a local copy shop that you have in your town. All you need is white cardstock. You can buy that anywhere, or you can just, like I said, have them ordered with another vendor online. So super easy, great way to save a ton of money when it comes to cutting costs for your wedding budget. And I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial and you can see just how easy it is. If you just take a few minutes of your time, you can do it yourself and you don't have to rely on anybody. You can print as many copies as you need and all you have to do is download the template and go. So if you need wedding invitations and you're in a rush, or even if you're not in a rush and you just want to save money, click the link down below to access the download files for these templates that we're using today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave me a comment if you have any questions or if you want to connect with us on our other social media platforms. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.